Don't you think it would be helpful to have an ally in Trump's cabinet when we're doing our trade negotiations?
Next reporter, merci.
Oh, you're not going to answer, Minister?
Prochaine question, merci.
I don't understand. Did I do something wrong?
Next question, thank you.
Oh, hi, everybody. Ezra Levant here. I'm in Calgary, city of my birth, and I think it's the freest city in Canada. And so when I heard that there was going to be a federal provincial health ministers meeting here, I thought, I wonder if I could get credentialed as a reporter here, because, of course, the federal Liberals keep Rebel out. They're afraid of our questions. But this is Alberta, and they are normal about reporters. So I managed to get credentialed, myself and Sydney Fazard, our videographer. And so I sat in the press conference, and there was not one, but like a dozen health ministers, including the federal health minister herself. So I put a couple of questions, including one to Marjorie Michel, the new health minister. And I Googled her because I hadn't heard of her before. She's actually the new MP in Justin Trudeau's old riding of Papineau. She's from Haiti herself, and her dad used to be the prime minister of Haiti. So she grew up in a political household. I thought, this will be good. She knows her stuff. And I'm guessing if she grew up with a dad who is the PM of Haiti, there's no question too tough for her. So anyways, I got up and I asked a fun question about the ostrich farm. And I was stunned by the answer. Here, take a look for yourself. I have a question about the ostrich farm. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to ask about the lawsuit because I don't want you to talk about anything that are before the courts. But there was a letter, and I noticed in the statement you talk about Canada-U.S. cooperation. I know that Robert F. Kennedy Jr., your U.S. counterpart, has written saying he thinks that there's some medical research value in these ostriches because they had avian flu, but then have recovered and are now immune. In fact, he's offered to do the research and even to pay for it. It seems to me that we need allies around Trump's cabinet table. And if you could throw him a bone and say, sure, Secretary Kennedy, you can study these birds, it's sort of no skin off Canada's nose. And don't you think it would be helpful to have an ally in Trump's cabinet when we're doing our trade negotiations?
Prochaine question, merci.
That's my question. Don't you think it would be helpful to have a friend?
Next reporter, merci.
Oh, you're not going to answer, Minister?
Prochaine question, merci.
I don't understand. Did I do something wrong?
Next question, thank you.
Minister, did I miss an answer? I don't get it. Okay, I'll sit down. I guess it's question period, not answer period.
Merci beaucoup.
What? Like, how about even just saying, I can't answer that, or that's outside my domain, or like just say some words like a human being. Like just say, thanks for your question. I don't want to talk about something before the courts, even though it wasn't, or thanks for your question. We'll review it, or just give me some foggy answer. But just to stand there dumbfounded and blinking, I don't know, was that some sort of power move or something? It looked pitiful and weak, not like something that a cabinet minister, like if you can't handle Rebel News, you're not going to be able to handle federal provincial negotiations, let alone dealing with Trump's people. And I think it was a good idea. Throw Robert F. Kennedy Jr. a bone and get an ally around Trump's cabinet table. You know what else? It was clear to me that she had sort of come up with this scheme in advance with the health minister's aid, because the second she wouldn't answer, instead of dealing with the pregnant pause, her staffer said, next question, as if they had this plan in advance, which is too bad, because I think she could have had a fun answer or an easy answer, and I think she could have looked normal and she could have looked open-minded. Instead, she looked very scared, very thin-skinned, and out of her depth. You tell me, what do you think of Marjorie Michel's debut in Alberta? For Rebel News, I'm Ezra Levant.